What's up, you guys? Today, we also have another new release. Topps Pro Debut has come out, and I wasn't a big fan of this stuff last year, but after letting it sit for a year and going back through and checking it about midway through this year, I came upon this autograph of this kid, Jacob Miserowski, in there that sold very well. So I'm not going to know a lot of guys in here today, but we're going to go get after it and see what we can pull right after this. All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in to Triple Play today, and we're going to open one box of Pro Debut. I think the biggest thing that we're looking for are 4 autographs. When this product released this year, I had planned on buying the jumbos that have 3 autographs, but you're guaranteed that they are all chrome. This year instead, I've got this interesting note right here on the side that says, look for rare chrome autograph cards. So I haven't seen any jumbos advertised. They might not be a thing this year. This may be all that we have, and let's hope that we can pull something pretty decent from this stuff. I just want something that is recognizable on the auto front. You do have some big names in here. Nick Curts is in here. Roman Anthony's in here. Caglione's in here. So you've got guys that you can find that are definitely named players. Not sure what to think. Like I said, I'll sit on this thing. Actually, let me put it over here by Joe Boo. I'll put this stuff in a box and just kind of let it sit there and simmer until next year, the year after, whenever we need to. But here you go. You got 24 cards in this pack. And we've got 4 autos in these 6. So this should be interesting. I know last year when I was opening these, there was loads of color. So I do like the fact that, they use the exact same layout for their cards. So pretty cool. Love this stuff. And then you get guys like this. So I want you to pay attention. So this is almost like being a Bowman first. So it says Pro Debut on their first cards. So like Max Clark does not have that on his. So that's what we're looking for. Ooh, how about a little Roman? That'll be a fun one to sit aside for a minute and see if somebody else pulls that. Blake Mitchell, Ryan Campos, and generally the paper cards, they don't amount to too much. There's a Bryce Matthews on a Pro Debut. That's interesting. George Wolkow for the White Sox, and that guy carries a little bit of power with him. Braylon Payne, Nick McLean, that's the way this is just going to go. Connor Griffin, I like that. That's cool on a Pro Debut. Shing-In Lin. Interesting. All right. And then you get into some interesting stuff, and then you get chrome cards behind it. So let's see what we have. Eli Serrano. You see Joe Boo sitting in the corner. He likes that one. Nice little X-Fractor. Hagen Smith. That's interesting. I'm not sure what to really think about that. But let me keep the X-Fractors on one side. And is this going to be an auto? It is, and it is chrome. Awesome. Nathan Flewelling. Interesting. 49/99. Chrome. So 1 for 1 on chrome autos. That's a big deal, you guys. And then we end up with a wad of chrome stuff. Bryce McKagie, Seaver King. Charlie Condon too. So a lot of guys, you're familiar with them. And I like that a lot. keep on going here. Andrew Painter. Nick Mitchell. A lot of these guys we know. Check that out. Oops. Curts paper. Christian Campbell paper. Jonah Tong debut. Some of these are really cool. We got some gold back there. Gold mini diamond. Isak Jang. Sean Keys. McKagie. Ledesma. So what do we have here? Marvin Alcantara. Pretty cool. Purple to 250. Let's set this down. What do we have? Luke Adams. Gold mini diamond. Sorry, that is actually the front. I was about to flip it over thinking that it wasn't. So ballpark promos, Bryce Eldridge. Chrome Luke Adams. It's pretty cool. I hate to see the print lines. And on the back, here comes auto number 2. And we've got Robert Collez. It's just a base paper with a sticker, but it is a name I know. So kind of cool. We will absolutely load this stage up. Last year, I did pull a superfractor out of one of mine. That would be pretty awesome to do that again. And then what do we have here? Big handful of chrome. Carson Williams. Dylan Dreiling. All right. All right, so we got autos in our first 2 packs. We're here in pack 3. I would assume that we will not get an auto in this one. Could be totally wrong. Aiden Smith. Sammy. Seaver King. Martini Morales. Ryan Stafford. Carson Rucker. Hey, check that out. Hey, Jesus Made paper. And, oh, well. Not what I thought, and it's just going to hit us right in the face. So right up front, check that out. Another chrome. That is to 199. So really cool. And then behind that, we got a League Elites of Bryce Eldridge. So we've got a pretty good batting average going on here. 2 for 3 on chrome autos. I don't know why this Bryce Rayner was... There's something... I mean, it looks about right to me. Morales, Nick Montgomery, Levi Sterling. Here's Aidan Miller again. He is going to be good. He is going to be very good. Blake Wright. And there is Sammy on a chrome as well. Players of Tomorrow. It's a fun set. Wow, we've got a lot of stuff in here too. There's Condon Paper, Carson Williams. Hagen Smith. All right, Vargas to 199. Interesting, so their pinks are numbered. Ryan Waldschmidt drafted. So they're just like pretty much any other flagship product. They've got some hokey little inserts in this stuff. Yulfren Castillo. That is to 75. Now that is sweet for Leo DeVries. Really, really cool looking card, honestly. So we'll put a sleeve on that. We've got, golly, sorry, Boston Barrow, 59 of 199. So there's all 4 of our autos. And we went 3 for 4 on Chrome, so that's pretty daggum good. So we got an extra auto at a lower price than what we would have paid. Jesus, we'll put you over here. Caleb Durbin, Aidan Miller, Travis Honeyman, Jay Beshears. That was a pretty good pack. I don't know if you guys like this stuff or not. I'm not a big fan of paninis. You know, I've seen a lot of people open them, and yeah, some people really like them. I just would prefer staying inside Topps for this kind of a thing. But open what you love. I could sit and open this stuff up all day long just looking for low-numbered stuff. It's not even going to be the... Is that a red to 5? No, it's the back of a card. Honeyman. I just like pulling low-numbered cards out of this stuff because you just never know. Cam Caminiti. Malcolm Moore. There's Walker Jenkins. And, all right, colors again. Blue to 150, that's pretty cool looking. Another ballpark promo. And here comes a 299. Ooh. How about a bonus auto? Rodney Green, purple. 54 of 299. I'll take that 5th auto. I do believe that Topps was feeling pretty guilty about Chrome because, man, update is coming out just firing. We get extra auto already. Luke Keeschel. Hagen Smith pro debut. Kyle DeBarge. Pretty good pack. Extra auto in our first box of pro debuts, so I don't know. Topps may be saying, yeah, we really kind of muffed that up with Chrome, and they're going to start making it up to us. Maybe that may have started with the Bowman Chrome Mega Boxes. I don't care when it started. I'm just glad that it's happening. Start getting more for your buck, which is the way it should be. James Tibbs. There's a Leo pro debut. Ty Pete. Castillo, Chris Cortez. All right, so we have got right here a nice little green Jared Thomas. What is that, 26 to 99? Pretty cool. Ethan Anderson, there's nothing special about that. I'm not sure why they have that way. And then right here in the back, we had Team Kent's League Elites. So let's see, how are we going to finish out with these Chromes? Chase Harlan, Kalen Culpepper, and John Spikerman. So there you have it. I am pretty happy with this. Good stuff. You don't know everybody, but man, I'll tell you what, if you are opening cards or you're watching a lot of channels, there are a lot of names we just ripped through that you're going to be really familiar with. But look, that's the way a stage should look. You know, you might not still be getting your dollars back out of it, but at least you are getting color. You have that potential to hit the right players in color, and that's all we're asking for. Give us better hits and let us keep ripping. So with that said, guys, take it easy. I'll see you on the next video.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.